Welcome to the video, everyone. It's your boy QD Lon, trading coach, mentor. And this tip that I'm about to give y'all in this video has changed my trading career and will definitely change your trading career if you implement it. A lot of people will see things on the internet and they will just look at it, be motivated for 10 seconds, and then from there, they just go on about their life and keep doing the habits that got them to where they're at right now. And I want you watching this right now to be the 1% that will watch a video, implement it for a long period of time, and then get the results from it. And when you do get the results, I just want you to send me a little DM, and let me know how this tip helped you. So the tip that I'm talking about that changed my trading career is meditation. But it's not just the meditation that everybody is talking about. So I realized that most of the mistakes that I was making in my trading career were mistakes that I already knew not to make. So I had to go in my brain and be like, okay, what is the actual problem? The problem is that I can't control my emotions. I can't control my mental when I'm in pressured situations inside the market. So what I did was I created a whole routine for myself, a mental routine for myself to be able to get me to compete and be in the moment when I'm inside of the markets, because you only have to be present for that hour in the market. You have to be able to make decisions, cutthroat decisions for 1 hour, and if you can make those decisions in 1 hour, for 1 hour, your life will completely change. So I started meditating on my process. Every day I started meditating on the trading day that just happened, what I did well, what I did wrong, what was I thinking in this moment? That habit changed my trading career. And I didn't just meditate right after it happened. I meditated before I went to bed, because I know that that's when your subconscious mind takes over, and that's when you're most impressionable when you're finna go to sleep. So I saw some neuroscientists talking about that. So I'm like, okay, let me implement me meditating before I go to sleep and meditate on my trading process, meditate on the trader that I want to become. And once I did that for about 10 minutes, you don't got to do it for that long. If you do it, even if you start small and just do it for 2 minutes, because you have to build that mental muscle. Meditation is like lifting weights for your brain. So once you do that, and also what I did was right before I traded on the charts, I started a small meditation. That would be a little smaller, maybe like 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. But ideally, you want to do it for 5 minutes and just meditate on the process. Meditate on the process of what you know you need to do to get to the next level in trading. And when I did that, my whole trading career changed. Like, I would have moments where I would have great weeks, and then the next week I would just blow the whole account. And I'm just like, what is really going on? Like, I know what to do. So I just have to really lock in. And it was an emotional thing. I would get too comfortable. I would get overconfident in the trade and just like think I got everything in order. And once you realize that trading is a constant journey, a constant path of growth, like it never stops. It's no destination in trading. Also, what I did was I cut out a lot of noise. Like, it's a lot of people that before they go to sleep, they might be on the phone, talking on FaceTime, doing this, and just raising their emotional levels, maybe talking about a stressful topic with a girl or something, and it really pulls on your emotional strings. And I didn't realize until I started meditating that those were triggers for me. So before, I have a cutoff time of when I can talk to people, because I don't even want to be speaking words past 2 o'clock. If I'm gonna stay up late, or 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't want to be speaking words too much, because that's when you get up in the inside the markets, and it's just like your brain's not the same. You have a lot more dopamine being shot to your brain, and you're not in just that calm Zen state. And when you're in that calm Zen state, that's when you make the best decisions. Because in the markets, as you know, if you're an experienced trader, or if you're watching this and you're not, certain days in the market where it's just choppy movement. But if you come from the week before where you're getting a lot of smooth price action, and you're just coming into the next week assuming that price is going to do the same thing, and you don't have the mental strength to just be able to look at what the market is giving you and really be able to sit there and analyze and just watch the market and think, okay, I'm seeing how this moves. I'm seeing how everything is playing out. Okay, this is not the same market as last week, and be able to close the laptop. But it's not just doing it one day. It's being consistent in the little things. It's being consistent in the process. It's just like anything else in life. If you want to become an actor, you're not just going to take acting classes for one day. You know, that you take acting classes for years and years and years and years, beating on your craft. And then that opportunity comes and you're ready. You're ready to strike. If you're a basketball player, you don't just wake up one day and be able to dunk like LeBron or shoot 3-pointers like Steph Curry. You have to train each and every day, sometimes multiple times a day. And that's the same thing with trading. Training for us is doing the mental work, going over your process multiple times, writing your process down and maybe looking at it 7 times a day and meditating on your process, meditating on the things that you do wrong. If you're, depending on where you are in your trading journey, it depends on how you would meditate, because a lot of people that are just beginning, they need to meditate on just what they need to do. But when you get to a certain level, you kind of already know what you need to do. So you need to just meditate on just being present and not looking forward, not looking in the past, understanding that your previous trading days have nothing to do with today. You could have had the best week of your life last week, or you could have had the worst week of your life last week on the charts. But that does not mean that you can't come in today and be able to execute the way that you need to execute. But until you build a process, until you build a system that will be able to get your mindset in the place that it needs to be consistently, you will never be consistently profitable. I'm telling you this right now, because it's not a technical analysis thing. You know, you can know all the technicals. It's traders that know technicals for years and years and years and years and years, but it's overcoming your own self, overcoming those emotional battles with yourself, overcoming those childhood traumas that you don't even know is there. You're not going to know it's there until something exposes it. And that's why trading is so powerful, because trading exposes your emotional incapabilities. So really take this in and really implement this. A lot of traders right now that are just looking at videos. Oh, how does this candlestick break this candlestick? Or how does this work? Or how does the EMA cross over the RS? Whatever the hell. Like, no, that's important when you're starting. You have to get something set in stone to where you have a strategical edge. Like, you have an edge in the market, right? But once you know what you do well as a trader, you just need to meditate and focus on doing that well and cutting out all the other noise, cutting out, being able to go back and look at your trades and be like, okay, this is when I started messing up. Around this many trades is when I start making emotional decisions, and just fine tuning that, you know. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I want you watching this video to meditate before you trade and before you go to sleep, and watch how it changes your trading career. And if you have any trouble of how to meditate, what do I even think about? Do I just think about my breaths or whatever? Just DM me, I got you, and we will chop it up, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all be safe this weekend. Peace.